Hey everyone, it's Jenny Hart with the Jenny Hart team at Keller Williams. I'm here with my friend and colleague Kyle Snyder with First American Title. I've talked a lot about how important partnerships in my business are for me. Kyle is an amazing partner. I have wonderful partners that are lenders, title reps, inspectors, and then it runs the gamut of trades, plumbers, painters, all of that stuff. Kyle provides a ton of value to my business and to our community. I'm excited for you guys to hear what the market's doing. Kyle is wonderful at interpreting the statistics of what's going on, how is it different from last year, and how is it different from years past. What can we expect? Of course, nobody has a crystal ball, but he's my crystal ball. So I'm excited for you guys to hear a little bit from him.
Well, thank you, Jenny. I was hoping this was a podcast because I've got a face for radio. But I appreciate it. I appreciate working with you. It's our goal to work with professionals in the business, people that know what they're doing, are problem solvers, because doggone it, not every transaction is as easy as you hope they are.
Never.
And so if we can all be problem solvers together, that's why you put a good team together, then we can all get to the end and your clients will be happy when they do their closing.
Yes, that's the goal.
So I want to start these stats with a short piece of information that I pulled, and it turns out that of all the realtors, of the 1,142 realtors in Longmont that sold a house in Longmont last year, you were number 12 on the list. Congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
That's a huge accomplishment. There's some big names that have been around for a long time. So
it doesn't go without hard work and working 8 days a week, but I'm happy to do it. I love my job.
Well done, kid.
Thank you.
So quick flash of some statistical pieces that I put out every month. We'll talk about them briefly. If you want a copy of these, just shoot Jenny an email. She'll forward this on with her commentary. But generally speaking, this first one with the orange is the December stats. That the most remarkable thing in here, I look at the year-over-year average price. And the average price in Longmont went from $306,000 in 2014 to an average price at the end of 2018 being $462,000. That's a 50% increase. So a nice $10,000 down payment, that's 3% down and a little bit more for some closing costs. Back in 2014, would have made you $150,000. Is that building wealth?
That's building the most amount of wealth in the shortest amount of time I've ever seen.
If you bought a townhome, you might have done better percentage-wise, but definitely not on the dollar value. Then I have some year-over-year stats, which are interesting to see, but that's not what I came here for.
What did you come here for?
I came here to show the worldwide release of an idea. This is the worldwide release of...
I'm the only one with this, just us.
Jenny Hart, the Jenny Hart team is the only one in possession of this data right now. I stole this idea from a friend of mine. Her name is Megan Aller. She is a stats genius down in the Denver area. She works for First American Title, and I love her to death.
And she's beautiful.
And she is. But she's come up with a heat map that tells you in a red, yellow, and green when is the best time to sell my home. Wouldn't your clients like that information?
I would love that. That is the number one question I get asked. Should we list now? Should we wait? What if we wait till July? July is too late, I'll tell you that right now.
We have the answers right here. We have this on from a price point standpoint, so that we know that if you are listing a home, for instance, for $500,000, that we know that the best time to sell that house is, I can't tell you, you have to call Jenny Hart to get this information, but it's right here on this chart. But it goes for all price points, and it's very interesting information. If you want to see how long it would take to sell your home at any given month, wouldn't that be good information?
Absolutely. Time it perfectly.
Well, setting expectations as well, right?
Absolutely.
So if I had a $300,000 house, how many days can I expect to have that listed before I have a contract?
Within a week.
Yeah, typically. But on average, that, when you average out the good ones and the bad ones, that goes up. But everybody thinks a week.
It depends on who you hire also.
If it's priced correctly. The ones that are on the opposite end to bring that average up are overpriced. If you have a $650,000 home, how much time do you think that should spend on the market before I get a contract?
You're going to be looking at several weeks, if not 30 to 60 days.
But still, our clients in today's seller's market, they probably think about a week.
A week, right? Everyone's house is selling in a week. Mine's gonna.
It's not true. We have the days on market, how long it will take to sell my home. The average, I'll give you one hint, the average to sell all homes in Longmont in 2018 was 51 days.
That's not a week.
No. So let's set expectations right and sell homes when the time is right.
When the statistics and the history and the market determine the time is right. We don't determine that. You don't determine that. The buyers determine that.
Working with a realtor who can price it right and can give you this information, you can maximize the value of your home.
We are in downtown Longmont. I'm sure you heard a fire truck go by. Right on the corner of 606 Mountain View, right on the corner of Main and Mountain View is where I'm at. Kyle has a beautiful new building in the Roosevelt Center right at
636 Kaufman.
636 Kaufman. So I had the 6 right.
Yes, you did.
Kyle, a huge question I get, are we in a bubble? Are prices coming down?
No. And no. So there is no bubble, and I'll tell you why. Famous words out there by a few people, this is a market built on wealth, not credit. Our former market, that bubble where the bubble burst, that was built on credit. There was nothing there. There was nothing substantial underneath. People owned houses with no money down. It was optional whether they kept it or not. And so it was easy to give that back at foreclosure because they had nothing invested. Today, people have 3, 5, 10, 20% down on these properties. It's a lot more difficult to walk away because they're invested. Plus, they have good credit. Before you could get a loan.
Anyone.
What do they call them? Wire loans?
Right.
Yeah. All you had to do is
Stated
fog a mirror.
income?
Fog a mirror
Yeah.
to get a loan. That's not a good way to lend money. But today, this being built on wealth, there's no bubble to burst. That whole crazy collateralized debt obligation thing that blew up, that doesn't exist anymore. So a lot of the factors that led to that aren't there. My prediction in 2019 is that we're gonna stop seeing 10, 12, 14% increases. It's not gonna go like this anymore, folks. It's gonna be like this. I predict somewhere in the 3 to 5% increase. It's gonna look a little crazier
Still,
because,
I mean, most homes across the nation appreciate at 2 to 3% a year, and we're still looking at double that. So,
it's a great way to build wealth in your family.
absolutely. All right. Well, thank you, Kyle. We appreciate this. Again, I have this heat map. I can help you guys time the sale of your home perfectly, as well as the buy. This works both ways. If you want to buy without the crazy, ridiculous summer competition where you're giving your leg over the asking price, I can help you with that as well. So reach out to me. My number is 720-935-1137. Again, I want to thank Kyle for coming in and chatting with us. Take care, everyone.